Don't hire friends, don't hire partners of existing friends, don't hire anyone you met in the pub, don't hire anyone who bashes previous employer in an interview. Interesting. Yes, so level of professionalism with the bottom one. With friends, sometimes with a family business, it can be hard. We've worked with several businesses that have either siblings or parent, son and daughter relationships or friends. There was one organization that had created such good bylaws for the business so that no one could come in and affect them, those two people as the owners. And at that time, they were engaged. And my job was to come in and try and sort it out because that relationship had broken down personally. And they'd never put anything in place from a business perspective to say what happens when we don't like each other anymore. So they'd spend so much time protecting themselves from investors and poachers and IP people that they never thought that they wouldn't like each other anymore. And so that can be a really difficult thing. And yeah, it's a struggle when you really like someone and they're not doing a good job. And you have to kind of say, well, is this working for me? Is this working for you? Because that won't destroy the business. It can solve the personal relationship as well. Get an accountant. Yes. I tell people to get an accountant almost immediately when setting up a business. You won't use them for a year. They probably won't charge you for a year at least. But I'm very good at statistical analyses and I'm very good at other people's businesses. One of the things I have is a bit of a blind spot for making sure my accounts are up to date. I am very vigilant, as I said before, making sure that my free agent is always up to date because I have this grip of fear. If you get an accountant, they will do it at the end. What you might also need is a bookkeeper. The difference between a bookkeeper and an accountant is a bookkeeper will do things as you go along. So an accountant will rarely put in the items, get the invoices, attach them to the particular item, and then get everything sorted. They will come in at the end of the year or from a VAT related thing at quarter, check things, and they will expect it to be right. How much does an accountant cost? For a single small business, you're probably looking at anywhere between £500 and £800 per year to file your taxes. So potentially you can be looking at around, for a business that's turning over, I'd say between 60 and 100,000 and is VAT registered, you're probably looking at between £100 and £1,400 per year, depending on skills, experience, all of that kind of stuff. So let's have a look some more. I run a service business. I have a widget on my desktop that tax turnover, currently money. Yeah, brilliant, lovely. Have that big insight into your own business and make sure that you're understanding what it is. They say that the last metric is a calculation which outputs how many billable hours we need to generate each remaining day in the month. Ooh, I like that. So that's a type of forecasting. So that's turning around and saying, okay, and to be fair, I'm not motivated like that, and some people are and some people aren't, and that's great. And one of the things about a business is your business is yours, and so you need to motivate yourself in the way. This person is motivated by having a big thing on their screen that says, you need to build 20 more hours this month, otherwise you're not going to hit your targets. That wouldn't work for me. I'm motivated in different ways. But if it works for you, great. And so experimenting and understanding is all good. The 4Ps, classic. Product, price, place, and promotion. Keep reviewing them and deciding if everything works. Yes, that constant feedback loop is really good.